Hello everybody. Well, I'm here with a Yoda update. We've been working real hard together over the last few weeks to get him feeling better. So, we have learned to cooperate with each other, and I have now been able to clip all of his nails, and he doesn't even fuss with me too awful much anymore. He knows I'm just trying to clip his nails, get it done, and get him back into his happy place. I just woke him up from his nap, so he's looking kind of grumpy, but he's actually been feeling a lot better. Now, I want to show you some of the things that I have learned to do with him. Well, first of all, I spray hydrogen peroxide on his feet. Now, because he doesn't clean himself, it gets rid of the germs and stuff on his feet from his litter box. And so he lets me do that, and that's okay. Then I also take the hydrogen peroxide and I put it on a little cosmetic wipe, and I put it on this spot right here near his ear where he had scratched and torn his head up so much, and it's healing. It's not like it used to be, and now that his claws aren't so long, he's not just tearing himself up when he scratches. So the hydrogen peroxide has been a benefit on those things. Now, on his diet, the eating has still been the thing that we're trying to get him something that he will enjoy and like. And what I get for him primarily is this stuff. It's Delectables, and it is little packages, and it's for seniors, and it's to help with their digestion and kidney support. Then I have increased his seafood with these little soups and the salmon, the sockeye salmon packs, and he loves those. Now, that's going to get him natural iodine into his diet so that for any thyroid issues. Now, what I've also done is I've worked in regular clam chowder into that as well. So I'll give him one of these, and then I'll mix a little bit of this in here, and he eats it. So the important thing was to get enough iodine into his system to help regulate his thyroid, get him something that he can eat easily. Now, he's eating his dry food so much better now. Let me go get that real quick. Well, he's going to exit the programming. Okay. You can just go do what you need to, buddy. All right. So I give him this Rachel Ray Nutrish, and it's real salmon and brown rice recipe. It doesn't have any corn or wheat products in it, no poultry byproducts or fillers, and no artificial flavors. Now, he really likes this stuff, and he's done well eating it. So we've got all that going together. Now, I've also ordered this Hills Science Diet Variety Pack. Now, what I plan on doing is mixing a little bit of one of these other foods that I know he likes in with these and see how he likes it. Now, he may not, but I'm going to try. But these are supposed to be beneficial for senior cats especially. Now, on Amazon, I was able to order a bunch of these little soups, so I can order them in bulk because the stores don't have very many of those, and I got a good price on it too. So we've got that going on. Now, the other thing that I do is I have a little jar, sort of like this one, but I've got molasses in it. So what I do is I just swipe my finger in it and just put that inside his mouth, and that gives him an iron supplement. Then this is just coconut oil, and I do the same thing with him with that. I just do a little swipe in there, and I just push it into his mouth, and he has to eat it. And all of these things I've been doing continually. We've got some new cat litter. Also, I'm using Lovesome cat litter. It's more of a sandy litter, because what was happening is he would, since he's not cleaning his paws, he would dip his paws into his drinking water after he would use his litter box, and then he wouldn't drink his water. So he's not having to do that now. The little waterfall fountain that I got for him, well, the motor burned out of it. It was kind of cheap, so I understand. So, but he's finding his water okay. What I do is I fill it up fresh in the mornings before I leave, and then when I come home in the afternoon, I fill it up fresh, and he hears that sound, and so he comes and he just drinks and drinks and drinks. So he's doing good on that intake. I'm also giving him 3 cc's of just wild lettuce tea. Now, when I brew me a cup of tea, I set a little bit aside, and I give that to him in a little syringe. And that's been helping with his pain and stuff. He hasn't been crying out in pain. He does want a lot of cuddles. Of course, I work, so we do a lot of cuddling when I'm not at work. I'm also shaving him. Because he can't groom himself anymore, it's become very difficult for him to keep his fur clean. So I'm taking just a little pair of battery-operated clippers, and I'm just shaving little bits of fur off of him at a time. He sits still for it, good enough. And what my plan is to keep him with a low level of fur on him, so he doesn't have to worry about cleaning it. And so it makes him feel more comfortable. And so that's what we've got going right now for Yoda. And it's working. It's working. He has made great improvement in the last month. I'm just so thankful and blessed. And I was terribly worried. I was about to lose my 16-year-old kitty. But a combination of all of these things together, plus the extra grooming that I'm doing for him and the wild lettuce that I'm giving him, we've gotten through to a different side now. He's more active, and he's not as crying as much. I clean his ears every day with a little cotton swab in the hydrogen peroxide, because the grooming himself is just difficult now that he's older. So I did want to bring you an update on Yoda. Y'all have been so kind to give me words of advice and helpful hints. And he's not anxious. He's completely relaxed. The wild lettuce has helped with that. So that's the update on Yoda. And he's just bouncing around in the kitchen, in the living room. He's sitting over on the coffee table now. He didn't want to be in the video, but there he is. He's in the video. Ha ha, gotcha. So, until my next video, God bless you all, and have a good evening.